Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies will attempt to cap this 4-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Kyle Hendricks, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Striding in, STARLIN Castro, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Castro.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has a 3 for 12 line. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Digging in now, Austin Dean. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan,
Modi is up with it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Hit out towards second. Towards second, ZOBRIST is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Trevor Richards gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
The center fielder, Albert.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Castro has it to second for one. On to first, a double play. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
So stepping in, KRIS Bryant, trying to get him started again following the double play. Now the pitch. And that's taken for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's Javier Baez, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Baez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Dean is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley with no score. Here's Neil Walker, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Full count now, 3-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time, and that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in now the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 home now to Granderson. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The young catcher Wilson Contreras. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Granderson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0 pitch is a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Popped him up. Anderson in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you park.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, John Birdie. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
The pitcher, Trevor Richards, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Now the 1-0. Misses the zone as he pulled the bunt back in time.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 2-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down to second for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's STARLIN Castro, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Dean. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. The underhanded flip, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Marlins leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kyle Hendricks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. Dean has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, David Bodie, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1 is laid off on for ball number 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping up now, Ben ZOBRIST. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the 3rd, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Almora is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Bodie, the runner at first with 2 gone. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Three and 0, here it is. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so he could put the ball in the gap somewhere. He could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Popped up. Walker over to his right, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 2-1 the count. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Now batting.
So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, into the bleachers, and gone. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Up next
In
for the
now,
Marlins,
Jorge Alfaro.
the catcher. Jorge
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Alfaro, the former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Sinker, 3-2 now. JT Riddle will be next.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, JT Riddle. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. They'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Hit on the ground out to short. BAEZ fields it cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. Here's Kris Bryant now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, KRIS. BRYANT.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier BAEZ. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Two balls and a strike to Javi BAEZ. Hard liner to center field. Birdie is there. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Curtis Granderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Now at the plate, John Birdie. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Birdie playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A little roller toward the hole. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 36.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Standing in, Trevor Richards. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Birdie giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Heyward. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-0. And that's low, ball 4.
The batter, the pitcher, Kyle.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Favorable call in there for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Birdie on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Starlin Castro 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two. Hit hard to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now
ready for another shot now.
44.
Austin Dean 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Grounded up the first baseline. Modi over to his left, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Brian Anderson. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard toward the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing.
Now
this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Neil Walker will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
That's wide, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. ZOBRIST has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, but they're up 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Next to the Cubs.
Now to the plate, Kris Bryant. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches. If you're a hitter, you have to cover the off speed and the fastball. In the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now, JAVIER BAEZ, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-1 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Xavier Cedeno.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Alfaro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, JT Riddle, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He was a ground out victim last time up. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. Cedeno has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 3-0 is taken, strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder, KRIS.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in now the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a glove flip for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So striding in, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Wilson.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit to first. Gloved by Rucker. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason.
Stepping in, Jason Hayward. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 6, Carl Edwards Jr. Now playing right field. And
so coming to the plate, John Birdie.
8.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball one. The Cubs are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by one. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by one going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Miguel Rojas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Rojas is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. A ball and a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, STARLIN Castro, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. Happ moves over. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 1-0. Drew Steckenrider is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Drew Steckenrider.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line. Anderson comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Ready now, David Bodie. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, one man out. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Skied into straightaway right. Dean is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben ZOBRIST. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one, taken just off the inside. Bases are empty here with two men out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Hard hit towards center. Birdie is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Settling in now, Austin Dean. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 44.
Now the pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Brian Anderson waits on deck. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a line, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Modi ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Sergio Romo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Digging in, Albert Almora. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. And there's one down now.
Now batting. The third
Striding into the box, Kris Bryant. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier BAEZ. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So that'll go down as a need 4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The set and the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. One and one. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run, but if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Anthony Rizzo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Anthony Rizzo.
Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cubs are down to their final strike here, and this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things, and the Marlins have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Marlins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Trevor Richards wins his 3rd of the season. Kyle Hendricks is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Sergio Romo hammers down the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the